Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Absolute
Talk Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of the Absolute Talk Show. It's Trent back with Ian, my boy.
Finger guns, dude.
Fucking finger guns every time.
Nothing says I'm awesome like finger guns, dude.
Well, dude, so I got a couple of announcements right away. So the obvious is we've had 3 or 4 episodes, including this one, for video now. So, woo, self round of applause.
You're gonna have to
minimal video issues.
You gotta throw some fucking applause actually in over that spot.
Yeah,
you gotta find some of this.
Oh my god, that's gonna be hard. More editing, but
Casual, dude. Just
well, you know, the obvious things that I also want to bring up are, one, I did have to re-upload one of our audio episodes, episode 74. Shout out to Shelby, the ATV of personalities, for informing me that the audio for that got messed up. So appreciate you so much. So that's fixed and re-released for everybody to listen to on YouTube.
Damn, dude, that's funny as fuck.
We are also on TikTok now. We have been releasing short clips on TikTok. So hopefully more viewers will find their way towards us and enjoy themselves.
Yeah. That's the idea.
Yeah, with that being said, like and subscribe. Hit that follow button. We love you. Ian, buddy, it's been a long time, I feel, since I've seen you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Been busy, dude. You?
Yeah, busy is definitely a word. Busy is definitely a word for it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that a really interesting way to start today off is my favorite way to start things off is with a good what the fuck factor, you know?
Dude, I live with that factor in my mind constantly.
So, have you heard of the Asian giant hornet?
No, but I want to know about it.
Well, you're about to find out.
Good.
Because it's pretty fucking insane.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah, so these things are super scary for one particular reason.
Holy fuck, dude. Look at the size comparison.
It's literally like the size of your hand. They get up to the size of your hand.
That's fucking terrifying. It looks mad. Look at his fucking oh my fuck, dude.
So these things are even more terrifying because they have one very, very
what the fuck, dude?
particular defense mechanism, you could call it. They have a photographic memory.
Good. That's fucking terrifying. So once they see you, they never forget.
Yeah, so basically you're gonna die.
Dude.
The thought of looking at these genuinely terrifies me.
Yeah.
But a big thing that I figured we should bring up was obviously the photographic memory, but let's look at their little wiki page, huh?
Ah, yes. Wiki. Known for being always truthful.
Wiki page. Oh, common names. The murder hornet.
Oh, yeah. Classic. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yep.
It's fucking huge, so.
Yep. Regardless of sex, the hornet's head is a light shade of orange and its antennae are brown with a yellow-orange base. Its eyes and ocelli, I think that's pronounced, are brown to black. Yada, 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 describing the color of it. The thorax is dark brown with 2 gray wings, varying in span from 35 to 76 millimeters, or 3 3/8 inches to 3 inches.
1 3/8 inches. Sorry.
That's what I meant. Yeah, 1 3/8 inches to 3 inches.
That's insane, dude. They're fucking huge, dude.
Yeah, dude. So I saw a video of a dude like catching one of these things in a cup, and it was just
Where do they live?
Let's find out.
Yeah, as long as it's not here, dude, I'm good.
I'm hoping Asia, being it's called the Asian giant hornet.
Sure, but fuck, dude. You never know.
Where do they live? First question.
Okay.
Is native to temperate and tropical East Asia, South Asia, mainland Southeast Asia, and parts of Russian Far East. So not here.
Good. Good. The
Good.
motherfucker could
Good.
stay. Good. I'm fucking...
That's perfect.
No. Like the South Park exit, like I was saying. Go on, get. Go on, get.
Dude, seriously, this thing is massive and it scares the shit out of me.
Dude, if I ever saw one, legitimately, I'd be like, I don't think I'm leaving again. I think I'm going to stay right in here, dude. Until it gets in here, then I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man.
So, I don't, at the moment, have anything about other animals, I don't think. But what I do have is a questions about convicts for you. Hooah!
I love, this is my favorite segment that we do. I'm
Me
like,
too.
this is the best one.
So I only have one for you today.
Okay. It's going to be good, though.
Here he is.
Dude, he's fucked. It looks like Megamind.
So,
Look at that
Little-
dude. That's insane, bro. He fucking looks like he's thinking on ×2 right now. He's fucking really trying, dude.
he looks like he has mad cauliflower ear.
Yeah, although is that cauliflower ear or was he born with that?
I don't know if it was a deformity because he does have no arms or legs.
All right. This just got interesting. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is that? Well, the only reason I don't think it's cauliflower ear is because it just like it almost like folds over as opposed to like cauliflower ear when it like pops out.
Yeah, I
you know?
get you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, what do you think he did?
Assaulted someone
Yeah, you're on the right track.
in a way.
Yeah.
Did he sexually assault someone?
No.
Did he cyberbully someone?
No, he did not cyberbully anybody.
Hey, you never know, dude. I'm just looking at all angles here.
Florida man accused of stabbing a tourist.
He doesn't have arms or legs.
Yeah. Armless Florida man accused of stabbing tourist. I think okay, maybe he does have a little bit of feet. Yeah, he's got feet.
Oh, okay. All right. So this makes a little more sense, dude.
So,
No, it doesn't. What the fuck am I talking about? This makes no sense. That's insane.
just held a scissors between his toes and
Damn, he's got some nasty ass
started
feet.
shanking.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. So, armless Florida man with no arms has been arrested for stabbing a tourist with scissors using his feet. John Dale Crenshaw, a homeless artist from South Beach, Florida, was arrested Tuesday and charged with aggravated battery
I have so
after
many
he allegedly
questions.
stabbed Cesar Coronado, a visiting tourist from Chicago, according to NBC6 Miami.
Okay. I have so many questions. One, he doesn't have arms, right? I'm just saying. He's an artist?
I love how they had to throw the advertisement in there. You know, like just like the last episode, we I'll go more into detail after, but we were talking about Buzkashi, Afghanistan's national pastime. I don't know if you know what Buzkashi is.
I don't. You looked at me like I did, and that's why I started laughing. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I'll go into it in a little bit here.
Okay.
So, according to a witness, Carando was asking Crenshaw for directions when the man suddenly attacked him, stabbing him in the arm before fleeing on foot. I'm not from here, and this is not what I came for. I came for a vacation. That's a quote from Carando. He told NBC6. I just said, do you know where this is? But as soon as I talked, the only thing he reacted was, he just cut me. After being found near the scene by police, Crenshaw told officers that he was lying down when a man came up to him and punched him in the head. Crenshaw said he pulled the pair of scissors from his suitcase with his feet and stabbed the man twice to defend himself, according to officers. Why would I go and attack someone else? No, I wouldn't do that, Carando said. It's like, how the hell did I get stabbed? Like, is it the right guy at that point? Because I can't believe with his legs someone could do that.
Dude, he really opened up about his confusion. He's like, I don't even understand how it happened. Dude, he's like, I fucking...
Yeah, he's just like, I don't even get it, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This guy definitely stabbed somebody, and it was not self-defense.
Dude, he's got that resting face if I stab someone.
Yeah, look at the way his mouth is. He's like, I did it.
So, if you didn't watch our previous episode titled it, I recommend you watch it because we go much more into detail, and it's quite hilarious. But Buzzkashi is essentially like polo. You know what polo is? It's with horses and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ride on horseback and you hit a fucking ball and shit.
Right. Yeah, that's super great Gatsby shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's essentially polo, but with just make sure I get this. It's polo, but with a dead goat carcass instead of a ball. And it originally lasted for days on end, not just a couple hours. And it still happens today. Very regularly. And when I was talking about it, there was an article that I was reading off on it. And in the article, they said that they do this national pastime every Friday, and it draws thousands of fans. And then, as soon as I heard that, immediately do it. I'm just like, they're fucking advertising this shit right now.
Okay, so I need to make sure that we're on the same page if I really understand this, okay?
God, I hope we are.
So you're on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
You have a giant hammer or club of sorts.
No.
No?
Nope. You're just stealing a dead goat from each other.
Oh.
Like you're running that bitch to home field like it's a fucking football, bro.
Okay, two things. One, I don't know why I was thinking about croquet just now, but apparently I was. Two, what the fuck is that? That's crazy as fuck. So do they have like touchdowns or goals or what?
So yeah, they have goals. They have goals that they have to get it into.
And you just go until this thing falls apart pretty much? Is that what it is?
Know.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
But the number one thing that stuck out to us was the fact that it originally it originally happened for days. Like the game lasted for days at a time.
Oh my god, dude.
Like dude, soccer is like what? In actual game time, it's like 2 hours. I think it's 80 minutes is what soccer is, and I think football is 60.
Yeah.
So imagine horseback stealing goat, dead goat carcass
For an
days.
unbelievable. He goes days. Dude, I'm not saying it wouldn't be wild. It would be fucking crazy. It's still, they say it still happens. And
Oh, yes. It's, every Friday at 5.
dude.
That was the joke that I kept making. I kept being... And if you want to go check it out, it happens Fridays at 5 p.m.
Dude. Fuck, man. That's some really dark shit for a good time. You know what I mean? It's like oddly dark.
The thing that was really dark about it was the fact that there was a United States tab.
Yo. There's people here that get down or what?
The sport was brought here. Yeah.
Like, you know what, dude? Fuck that goat. We're gonna fucking
Yeah, in like the late
We're gonna go-
1800s, I think
we're
it
gonna
was.
go play a game that lasts for days with its dead body.
Yeah. And the Americans felt that a full dead goat carcass was too much, so they just wrapped a ball in sheepskin. And I'm really scared to look into it, but I really don't want that to be the origin of the pigskin football.
Yeah, maybe we just avoid this one. Dude.
Maybe we just don't look into this one, guys.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And dude, the thing that was even worse about it was the fact that the fucking what was it? Not Al Qaeda.
ISIS?
Was it ISIS? Might have been ISIS.
I'm just thinking, you know.
Well, might as well fucking pull it up now. Let me see here.
This is fucking crazy, dude.
The Taliban. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So this game was so bad that when the Taliban got into power, even the Taliban was like, chill. This ain't cool.
Dead ass.
Deadass. The
Deadass.
Taliban banned this game when they got into power.
They're like, this is pretty fucking dark.
Yeah. They were just like, listen, guys,
I'm not-
murder's cool, but...
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to say...
And then they got out of power, and then they got back into power, and they were like, aight.
They're like, all right, bro.
They were just like, all right, fine. Like, do your thing.
Like, you know what, dude? If you want to fucking hoist a dead goat carcass for days,
Dude, my
on
main
end,
question about it, though, is just like, do they, like, bleed the fucking goat? Or
feel like-
something?
I
Like,
feel
do
like-
they drain it? Or, like what's happening?
I doubt it. They're probably just like, hey, man, look, there's a dead goat. I want to carry it.
And if they're not, then that means one of two things. They snapped its neck, and that's how it died. Or they did stab it or slit its throat or shoot it or something, and they're throwing around a very bloody goat carcass for hours.
Shut up. You don't need to add for hours
Or
to
days.
that. Yeah. Or days, dude. Days. Yeah. Yeah, that's new. That's new. Never heard about it. Not a fan.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. I don't recommend it.
No shit.
Y'all. But if you do want to go check it out, it's in Afghanistan, Fridays at 5 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not going to find us there, but you can check it out.
And like I said before, don't know if you'll get out, but
Yeah. Yeah, good luck.
I mean,
Especially if you have the goat. You're not leaving.
you only
that
live
goat.
once, I guess, right? So, the next thing on the agenda is Disney was fined $36,000 for a fatal fall on the set of the new Marvel series Wonder Man.
Who fell?
It was a man. It was a worker that was a lighting technician, and he fell through through the rotten catwalk on stage 3 at the Ratford Studio Center.
Oof.
In Studio City.
Oof.
A California OSHA investigation concluded that the catwalk had a deteriorated section of wood, which was improperly nailed to a roof support. The deteriorated ledger was weakened, likely due to age, environmental conditions, and repeated stress loads over many decades. The investigation summary states, as the crew walked along the catwalk, the employee stood on the weakened section of the catwalk. Suddenly and without warning, the ledgers supporting the floorboard broke apart and collapsed as the employee was standing on this section of the catwalk. The employee fell 41 feet and forcefully impacted the ground below.
Yikes, bro.
The investigation confirmed the account that a witness and 2 IATSE, I don't know what that is abbreviation for, but 2 officials told Variety in February the death prompted many studio facilities to upgrade their catwalks. I would fucking hope so. The Workplace Safety Agency issued 2 serious citations to Disney through a production entity, Icon Productions, on August 6th. Each citation carries a proposed penalty of $18,000. The maximum penalty the agency can issue for a serious citation is $25,000.
Yikes.
Yep.
Damn, you done fucked up.
Yeah. And they also fucked up. We talked about this last episode as well. Disney fucking fed somebody their allergies and had assured them that they weren't in there. So, again, we'll bring this up. So,
like deathly allergic?
Yeah, and they did die. So it was a man and his wife went to a Disney park, and they asked 3 different times and were assured 3 different times, hey, is this allergy in there? She is deathly allergic. She cannot eat this. They said, nope, it is not in there. You are totally okay. And then 3 times they were assured that. Food got to her table. She ate it. She went into anaphylactic shock. Died on scene. Dude started process of suing. And then Disney revealed to the world that if you have a Disney Plus subscription, you have waived your right to sue Disney for anything.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep, because you agreed to their terms and conditions they have in there that you waive your right to sue Disney parks, Disney, anything that is connected to Disney. You have waived your right to sue by pressing that agree button.
That's fucking insane.
Yep.
Damn, they got me by the balls, dude.
They got basically everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Because that was in the terms and conditions day 1, apparently.
That's maniacal as fuck, dude.
Yep.
That is, dude, somebody's getting paid a lot of money to
come
up with that shit.
Well,
dude.
So the thing is that here, let me see if I can pull it up. There's a couple of different things that I've been hearing about this. Disney allergy death. All right, get out of Bing. Fuck out of here.
He's passionate. He's really passionate about that.
All right. So, Disney drops a bid to have allergy death lawsuit tossed because plaintiff signed up for Disney Plus. Disney is no longer asking a Florida court to dismiss a wrongful death lawsuit on the grounds that the victim's family had signed up for its streaming service Disney Plus. The company filed a notice in Orange County Court on Tuesday to withdraw the motion, which had drawn swift backlash when it became public. I'm fucking sure. Josh DeMauro, chairperson of Disney's theme park division, said in a statement emailed earlier to the Associated Press that the entertainment giant will waive its arbitration rights and allow the suit brought by the husband of a New York doctor who suffered a fatal allergic reaction after eating at a restaurant in Disney Springs to proceed in court. At Disney, we strive to put humanity above all other consideration, he said in the Monday statement. With such unique circumstances as the one in this case, we believe this situation warrants a sensitive approach to expedite a resolution for the family who have experienced such a painful loss.
So it sounds like Disney withdrew that, though.
They only withdrew it because
people were up in arms about it.
Everybody in the fucking world, this all went viral.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Wow, you guys are
cunts." It's because what it truly comes down to is Disney showed their colors. When this happened, they showed that they are just like every other money-hungry corporation in the world. They're not the fucking magic wonderland that we want them to be.
Well, I don't give a fuck, but many, many people do.
Yes.
Yeah, like way too many, like 98%.
And it's just like
they're like it's amazing. I'm like, dude, it's all bullshit and gags everywhere else you go, dude. Go to Valley Fair, you'll get the same thing there.
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly. You'll get the same exact thing, just different characters.
Well, different characters and on a more explosive level, if we're being real, right? Like Disney is like one of the biggest and like craziest to look at, which is where they get you, right?
Yeah.
It's like an amplified version of everything we already love.
Because they literally bring everything that you read and watch to life.
Well, they have fucking, anything that you want to see. If you're like, dude, you know who I want to fucking see? I want to meet Mickey Mouse. That motherfucker is right there, dude. Your kids can go up there and hug him. Like that's where they get you. But that's fucked, dude. That they were just like, nope, can't sue us. The guy's got to be like, my wife is fucking dead. Like that's insane.
So before this article that I just read off, before this got released, because this is the first that I'm actually reading of it, that they dropped it and are allowing this to proceed. I heard something about that, but I'm happy we read that. The first thing that I had read on all of this when the whole world was starting to explode about it was that the guy got a good lawyer and the lawyer found a loophole. And the loophole was that the man, the husband, was the one that had the Disney Plus account, and the husband was the one that always paid for it. So the family could sue on behalf of her because she never pressed agree to nothing on that. He did, So being that, the person, technically she would be the defendant, the family would be the defendant on behalf of type shit, and it's a weird loophole that he was able to basically figure out, but then the whole internet exploded and the whole world was like, "Oh, really, Disney?" And they're like, "Oh, actually, you know what? We'll let them take some money."
They're like, "You know what? Here's the thing. I get it."
It's just like, dude, you are fucking Disney. Like, you are legitimately the most powerful corporation in America.
Yeah, because for multiple reasons. One, the money you have is insane.
Yep.
Two, your ability to reach the youth and make movies for future generations and persuade them in different ways that maybe you wouldn't just come right out and say, but you'll put it in subliminal messaging.
Yep.
Right? Or just like throw it into movies and shit. And I don't even know if subliminal was the right word to use there, but I don't give a shit. But you know what I mean? Like there's hidden messaging that we see within.
Yeah, like in the early Disney movies, it was all Jewish hate.
Well, yeah. Well, I think it's pretty well known that Walt Disney was pretty anti-Semitic.
Oh yeah.
So, but fucking like even if you look at like movies like Peter Pan.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like when the Indians come and they're doing, you know what I mean, and they do like a white man's representation of like Indians. It's
yeah,
like shit like that, dude.
Yeah,
and fucking they literally have that in that movie. And now, if you go to play it, you should do it. If you go to play it at the beginning of the movie, it says this movie was made like a long time ago, and some of the references in here are offensive to people. So. Instead of, I think Disney put it like this, like with their words, they were like, instead of taking it down so nobody can ever see it again, we figured we would leave it up with a message explaining why these things are wrong, or like something along those lines, right? Like we're making an example.
Explaining that it was a different time, essentially.
Well, that and that it was, you know, like basically their take on it was like, this could be a learning experience. Like, let us look at how naive this was type shit. Like, I think that's the message that they were.
Well, the other thing about it, too, is that, like, so much of the world has that video already. So it's
Which one?
The Peter Pan.
Oh yeah, just that movie.
So it's like, even if you do take it down, there's so many other people.
Yeah, like
have
VHS.
access. Yeah, it's like there's so many people that already have access to it. Like taking it down and just ignoring its existence is almost worse. So
yeah, well, yeah,
it's like just trying to bury it and act like it didn't happen is almost worse. So
yeah.
I definitely see it.
Yeah, it's like we didn't do that.
Yeah,
it's like
just like
you
hey
did,
Disney,
dude.
so you remember this? And just like no, we didn't do that.
Yeah,
That wasn't us.
it's like, dude, I saw it with my eyes.
I promise you, it was you.
I used to think it was funny. Now I don't know what the fuck was going on, but that is wild, dude. What you fucking threw on that movie.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy, dude. Some of that shit that you'll like go back and watch, you're like, what the fuck is that, dude? You're like that. Like when I saw it, because I watched that movie again recently with Cass. And it got to the fucking Indian part, you know, and they go,
yeah,
woo, 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 and they're doing that shit. And Cass is like, Cass asked me, he's like, do they really do that? And I said, I don't think they do it quite like that. They live in, you know, they have their own things that they do as a tribe or like as a culture, what, you know, and it's just something that we don't understand. And like this, and I didn't explain all this to him, but like I was processing it in my head. I was like, so like, no, it probably isn't really like that, but it's a naive mind, you know, putting down what they think they know. Like that's really what it is. And I didn't tell him like that. I forget how I phrased it, but that's essentially what I told him. Is I was like, this was made by people who have never met those people, so
yeah,
probably not. You know,
gotcha.
Yeah,
for sure. So I just looked over in our little recording while we were happening here. The recording seems fine. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
But I have to ask, if you're watching this video and you see this fidget device that I am holding here in my hand, this rainbow colored ball that usually sits right in the center of our table.
And it's like my favorite thing to play with. Let me see that bitch quick.
If you know what TV show that this is from,
I don't even think I know, dude.
It's been over for years, but it's a very, very popular TV show.
So I knew this show.
I'm sure you've watched it. I don't think you and I have watched it together, but I'm positive that you've watched it.
Okay.
You may not have sat down and watched it all the way through, but when we are off camera, I'll tell you what it is. But audience, guess what this is and throw it in the comments.
So wait, can I guess quick? And if I get it right, you bleep it out.
Sure.
It's not Rugrats, is it?
No.
Oh shit.
It's a live action movie. I wouldn't call it live action, but
it's a movie.
Not movie. It's a show. But
Okay. A children's show.
no.
Oh.
No. It's...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of an all-ages show, but
Okay.
it's definitely like real life. It's not a cartoon of any sort. It's not an animation.
What the fuck could it be, dude? I have no idea.
Good luck. Have fun.
Okay, whatever. We're moving on.
We're moving on,
I
he says.
I can't even fucking think right now, so.
So, I got a couple other things here on my list for you. Have you heard of the game called Wisest Wizard?
It sounds super familiar.
It's the beer game, the drinking game where you make a beer staff. So you drink a beer,
Yeah.
and then you tape the empty one to the neck to the bottom,
Yeah,
and
whoever has the tallest staff.
well, it's what it comes down to is you walk around, and if you meet another wizard, you battle, and you fucking like sword fight with your staves, and whoever's staff breaks loses, and they lose their staff, and you attach their whole staff to yours, and then you walk around and you are now the wisest wizard, and you continue to fight your way to make sure that you remain the wisest wizard.
All right, so here's the thing, dude. We're having a party at some point, and we're doing this.
Dude, I'm so down.
Dude, we're doing this, and if y'all think that you're going to be wiser than me, dude, get fucked.
Oh, dude, the thing is, like, we got to make sure that we both have, like, at least, like, fucking 8 cans down on them. At least.
Dude, at least. That's rookie numbers, dude. You fucking hell no, dude.
Well, because it's got to only be what you drink. So hopefully you ain't too inebriated to be able to fucking battle.
Here's the deal, dude.
Or we can start battling early and stealing each other's cans.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be good, dude. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Here's where it becomes problematic. What happens if you get like 13 cans and then I'm just fucking vibing with like 2, and every time I go to battle you, my top one keeps breaking off, dude? That's going to be fucked. Well, then actually, the simple answer to that is you got to build a better staff. Then.
Yeah. You gotta get better tape or something.
Dude, I already know what I'm doing, dude. You're not breaking my staff, dude. I will fuck your shit up, dude.
Dude, I already know the process. Let's go.
Dude.
I'm fucking ready.
Dude, you know what we got to do, though, really, is we got to avoid each other because we know who the powerhouses of the drinking game are in this establishment. That's not a brag. Don't drink.
Until you're 21.
Yeah, and until you do a podcast with the boys. Anyway, so you get like a fuck ton. What the fuck was I saying? I lost it.
Jesus, I don't. We were talking about the beer staff game.
Yeah.
And you and I were gonna do our own.
That's right. Thank you. So, okay, you and I, we don't fight each other because you and I are fucking. We're on one, brother. Like you and I are both gonna be ready for that. Actually, Brent might put up a fight too, dude. The more I think about it, but you and I gotta fucking attack them, dude.
Bro,
like just back and forth. Like,
dude, honestly, I think that we all just gotta come out in our own fucking corner. Just fucking. Dude, it's just gonna be a free for all podcast style. Let's go.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a fucking Darth Maul sword.
There you go.
Yeah, and if you steal my idea, I'll shove a beer can in your butthole, dude.
I'm so ready. I'm gonna get Gorilla Tape.
Oh, that's a good one too, dude. You ain't gonna fucking. I will do everything to win.
I'm gonna get Gorilla Tape. You're dead.
Go ahead. I'll go. Fine. I'll figure something out, bitch.
I'm gonna win, he said. Oh my god.
Where's Jake when we need him?
No shit. Yeah, I'm fucking feeling like a little bitch. Yeah.
It's like his favorite thing to do. When he gets pissed, he's like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. fucking hate that kid sometimes, but I love him.
You gotta love him, dude. Even when he does shit like that, you're like, yeah, dude, I get it. That's funny as fuck.
So, I'm happy I wrote this down. This is a memory that I wrote down, that a story that I wanted to talk about that I haven't talked about this on the podcast.
Was it with me?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm ready for it.
So, first of all, my head itches. All right. So I was hanging out.
Pause. Everybody pause.
Everybody hold on.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay. So, I once was hanging out with my cousin Jake. Not podcast Jake. My cousin Jake.
Cousin Jake.
Shout out to him, Jake, if you are listening. And shout out to his company, Mystic Shapes, 3D printing company. If you have any interest in 3D printed arts,
I do.
Go check them out.
Word.
Him and I once were hanging out downtown Hudson together many, many years ago. And we decided to explore the Hudson sewer system.
Ah, yes, the choice that a champion makes.
Basically it was the empty sewer drains that like ran along the side of the road.
You guys hopped in one?
We were like hanging out down by the river, and we saw that the drainage pipe was open. Like the grate was not there anymore.
You're like, yeah.
And it was completely dry. There was no water in it. It was you walk through it feet dry.
Oh man.
So we fucking looked at each other and we were like, well, fuck it, dude, let's go. So we grabbed our fucking flashlights and I had my skateboard.
How old were you?
18, 19.
Wait, we were friends by this point?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude, this was shortly after we graduated.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
And so you know where that park is down by the boat landing downtown Hudson, right?
Yeah, like left of the boat landing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So between the boat landing and that park, there's like a little sewer drain. And that's where we got in.
It was just open.
Down, just right down by the edge of the river.
Dude, I'm not going to lie, out of any fucking sewers that I'm walking in, it's not right under downtown, dude. That's like the last place I'm going in. That's crazy. So wait, did it go like towards like the riverfront?
So it went just straight all the way up Cooley Road.
Dude.
Yeah, so we got in there and we just started walking. And just kept walking.
So wait.
Kept walking.
You have flashlights?
We had flashlights.
Okay, yeah.
And then after a while, I was like, all right, dude, I think we got to turn back. Like, it is pitch black. And if our phones die,
we're fucked.
We are fucking stuck.
This is going to be a slow and scary walk back.
Yeah. And he's like, no, dude, come on, let's keep going. And at this point, so like when we started out the tunnel, it is like, it's probably like 8 to 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
And it's a giant flat rectangle, and then it leads into a circular tunnel.
Okay.
And then slowly, like every 50 to 75 yards or so,
gets smaller.
This tunnel gets a little bit smaller.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that, dude.
And so we kept hitting these little points where it would be like a break between two tunnel sizes, and there would be like this little, it would be where like a sewer grate was, right? And but there was enough room for us both to like get in there and like sit comfortably and like take a breath. So we would get in there and we sat there and we take breaks. We did that for like, we were probably under there for an hour and a half.
Dude, that's fucked, man.
And we got all the way under there and we got all the way up to the entrance of Berkmos Park underneath the sewer lines,
Shut the fuck up. You walked underground there?
Yeah. All the way to the entrance of Berkmos. And
holy fuck, Pete.
And dude, it was nuts. And when we were underneath there, we found like I was like, oh dude, look, there's finally some light up ahead. And I was like, I wonder if there's another like big grate. And it ended up being like this maybe like a foot round, but the grate was like extended with a hump upwards. So I could like stick my head up and I could like look out at the road and I could just see all the cars whizzing by. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. And I'm like, I know exactly where we are now, and that's fucking nuts. And then immediately Jake's just like, let's keep going, dude. And it got even smaller right there. And at that point, like, it was about to become like a crawling expedition at that point. And I was like, dude, if I have to like be completely, nope, I'm done. We're turning around. We're going back.
I'm not claustrophobic, but if you put me in that situation, I'm gonna freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, dude, this is too much right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that will make me claustrophobic real fast.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
it's the same thing as like being in like a coffin.
And
right?
well, the
Like,
thing
that
about
would
it
fucking
too
weird
was
you
that
out.
we were under there, and there was at one point there was such a stretch between natural air vents where I was like, dude, the air's getting thin.
Dude, honestly, and I don't know if this could ever happen down there. Maybe it could, maybe it couldn't. I don't fucking know. But my dad told me a story when we were younger about some kids that went into a cave out in Red Wing, Minnesota, and this must have been like a long ass time ago, like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like some teenagers, I think, went up there and they were fucking around in one of those caves, and they all ended up, I think they were camping up there maybe, and they fell asleep and they died in their sleep because of toxic fumes that were in there.
Wow.
Yeah, and like, that's why when I hear that story, that's the first thing I think of. I'm like, dude, what if? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and that was like my thing was like, I was like, dude, there's such a stretch. Like there was a long stretch between.
Like, I don't see anything.
Yeah,
dude.
I was like, dude, again, if we turn our phones off, we are stuck in darkness, and God forbid we think we're going the right way and we're not.
Yeah, well, that, and imagine, dude, like
I said, dude, the air was starting to get thin.
Yeah, well, honestly, so that could have been true. I'm not saying it wasn't, but also part of that had to be you, dude. Like just getting freaked out, dude. Because I know I would feel that way.
But
like,
it was also because no air ventilation. We're fucking
for sure. It's just tunnel.
Yeah, it's just tunnel. No air ventilation except for maybe a foot wide cap, 50 yards up.
Nah, dude, I'd be freaking out.
And there are two of us right fucking next to each other. We're going uphill, underground crawling.
Yeah, I'd be freaking out, dude.
And
like,
so at this point, like we're deep breathing because we're exercising hard right now, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying a skateboard with me too.
Dude, at any point did you consider laying on the skateboard and
I did for a little bit. I scooted on the skateboard, and then as soon as we fucking turned around, I was like, yo, thank God it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, dude.
And I fucking rode that skateboard underneath in the sewers, underneath the fucking Cooley Road, dude.
Really?
Like I coffined like on my back and just
all
the way. Oh, dude.
Kept your feet down to gauge it and just
just fucking feet first and just fucking started hauling. And after a little while, like literally every like 20 feet, I was just like, okay, this is getting a little fast. Like I was like, I can't see enough. I can't see fast enough. There's going to be a fucking break in the tunnel real quick, and I'm going to fucking break my shit or something. Like,
well, you know, in Ellsworth, down by East End Park, we used to live there. And they had like a little sewer. It wasn't like the sewers, but you know, kind of sewers. It was under the road, and it was like you were saying, it had a big entrance, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking huge. Like you could do whatever in that entrance. I could throw a fucking party right there, and it would be enough room. But and we used to walk in those tunnels, and we would like go like right inside those little areas, and we would spray paint down there and shit, and be little fucking juvenile fuckers.
oh yeah.
And funny story. One time, my brother spray painted the urinals at the East End bathroom, and my mom and dad found out, and they told the cops. They're like, yeah, you gotta make him do something because that's not cool. And my brother had to go down there and fucking clean the urinals out.
Damn.
Wash it off. It was bright red paint.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I spray painted down in the tunnel, but I never did that. So
Got it.
yeah, but Yeah, we used to have fun down there all the fucking time. We used to sit right at the entrance and pick up rocks and just fucking huck them as hard as we could into the fucking tunnel.
Well, dude, I remember when me and my cousin Jake were under the sewers and when we finally got out of the fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, it was like you got reborn, dude.
Dude, you felt good.
You felt so fucking good.
Dude, imagine how Leela from Futurama felt. She spent her whole life down there, dude.
Well, dude, literally, I fucking walk out, and it was, first of all, it had been like 2 hours, and it was starting to get dark.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
So it was like, I got out, and then it was just like, as soon as you got to the entrance area, just this wave of fresh air fucking hits you.
Yeah, dude.
And
yeah.
And like after being down there for that long, and me and my cousin just sucking up all the oxygen that was down there.
Yeah, I bet it felt.
I literally was just like,
I bet you
dude,
felt high for a second.
dude. I did. I was just like, wow, I have never felt this much O2. Like,
like, holy shit, dude, that's crazy.
yeah, no, dude, it was fucking cool. Honestly, part of me wants to go back down there and check and see if it's fucking open.
I'll tell you what, dude. Have fun. I'm gonna stay above ground. I don't fucking like how that sounds at all.
Dude, I want to get my cousin on this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Fucking bring him on here. Talk about his 3D printing company.
Yeah. Dude,
Mystic Shapes.
dude,
Check it out.
We got to get Brandon back on, too.
Hell yeah, dude. Now that we got video.
Brandon's a goob, dude.
Dude, Spoon Gang.
Spoon Gang.
Spoon. Spoon, he says.
Yeah, let's take a break quick.
I'm totally down for a break because our battery is hitting that time, so we'll be
I
right
don't know
back.
what the fuck that was. I went like this, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
We know what that is.
Fuck you, dude. All right, break.
All right, we're back.
Boom.
Boom. So, buddy, what you got for me?
So first things first, I gotta know, okay? If there's one musician to ever live, ever, in the history of ever, that you could kind of become their protege and be taught under and just learn all this incredible shit, or maybe even like a specific style that you like, you yourself really, really love. So you're like, there's an artist that you really admire, and you're like, dude, that's the kind of music I want to make. Like, if there was one, who?
That's a really good question.
I know, dude. I know, dude.
Pick one person. Gosh, I don't know.
I think I got a couple, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I can't really choose one.
What you got?
So I think my first one would be Johnny Cash.
That's a very good one.
Because I really love his just casual fucking... like, I love all of his music because it's that classic, like, the boom, boom, like that, like the whole kind of, like, the boom clap sound, and I always really like that. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of that.
See, my first thought is Freddie Mercury.
Dude, Freddie, dude. Freddie would be crazy, dude. Yeah, but the thing about Freddie, too, is he also has such a unique voice that even if he taught you some shit, you would still be way behind. Like, the guy's just so insane.
But even, dude, just being able to see how that man's brain works, dude.
I get it, dude. I get it. The guy, he was... You want to talk about somebody who, like, was born to be a fucking star, dude? Yo, Freddie Mercury is the fucking man, dude.
Oh, 100%.
That's the craziest shit, dude. Yeah, so I think Johnny Cash would be one. I think I would also have to go with probably Dave Grohl. Like, Dave Grohl is just such a fucking beast, dude. Like, the lead singer of the Foo Fighters and drummer for Nirvana. Like, he's just such a... Yo. It would have to be him, dude. He's the best.
All right. I get that.
Him, Johnny Cash, and then maybe, like, the lyricism and quickness of, like, M. You know? Like just like his technicality with words is so crazy. Like that's so cool.
Okay.
So pretty much a whole bunch of different shit is what I just threw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, but they're fucking. Those are just. When I think about like super talented people, I think of them. I'm like, yo. And all of Rush, Rush the rock band, they're fucking insane, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's like 3 people and they sound like 75. You know, it's like, what the fuck, dude? They just have this crazy sound. The best thing to ever come out of Canada, by far, dude.
I mean, didn't Jim Carrey come out of Canada?
I'm telling you, dude. And I love Jim Carrey, but Rush, dude, unmatched.
You think Rush is better than Jim Carrey?
Yeah, dude.
We're talking about Rush.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I love Jim Carrey, but if you just listen to how insane their sound is, you gotta listen to Rush, dude.
I don't know if I believe you.
Okay, fist fight me then.
Fist fight me then, he
Yeah.
says. Says, fuck ya.
I'm just saying, dude, Rush is elite.
Whoa, Russia is not elite.
I'm leaving, dude. No, I had to blow my nose. I'm a little congested.
You can eat my ass.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, did we talk about that on the podcast yet?
I talked about it a little bit, but you weren't here.
How I fucking spat.
How you spit take? Yeah,
I spat everywhere, man.
Yeah, there's still some.
Is there?
There's still some a little bit.
I kind of felt a little stickiness earlier. Yeah, it was right here.
Yeah, and there's still some on your mic stand, and
Oh shit!
there's
There it is.
a little. There's actually still a little bit on my screen and on the back of this. Yeah, Ian sucks. You're gonna clean that today.
Dude, lick my balls. I mean, I will fucking clean it, but lick my balls, dude. It wasn't my fault. You made me laugh.
Oh my god!
You're fucking what are you doing? Have me rolling, dude. Fuck.
It was just too perfect timing.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, who did you say for a fucking musician again?
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, dude. Great choice. Great choice. Okay. If you could be fucking elite at any sport, I mean fucking, dude, any sport in the world. Don't say the one from earlier in the episode. That's fucked, man. I can see the
Buzkashi.
Yeah, hell no, dude. But if you could be elite at any sport in the world, what would it be? Like Tom Brady elite. Like you made it. You did it.
The National Cheese Rolling Competition.
Dude. Dude. Kind of a solid choice. Dude, that's pretty good. Yeah, man.
That or skateboarding.
Yeah. Yeah, skateboarding is up there for me, but also I think there would be something so gangster about being the best fighter in the world.
That would be fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. Just like
Yeah.
But you never use it unless you're actually fighting in the cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're a good dude with it.
Oh yeah.
That's the idea.
You're a fucking beast and everybody's afraid of you, but you're a true teddy bear.
Yeah. People are like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight you because you'll kill me. And it's like, yeah, I will.
Like I want to be like one of those guys in the movies where like they like go in to like fucking push you and they're fucking a brick wall like Superman.
Yeah.
And then they just don't move and they're just like That wasn't very nice, man.
Well,
Like-
it's that fucking scene from the original Punisher with that giant fucking dude. Who the fuck is that? He's fucking huge. He's got like a white and red t-shirt on.
Are you talking about John Bernthal or no?
No.
I haven't seen the original Punisher show in a long time.
I don't think it's a show, is it? It's a movie. Yeah, right?
Is there a Punisher movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen it then.
Really?
I've seen the Punisher show with John Bernthal.
Dude, the movie has...
Fun fact, he's coming back to play the Punisher
That's dope.
officially
Nice.
in the Daredevil series, it sounds like.
That's dope as fuck. What was that? The original movie, it's got like John Travolta in it.
Not familiar.
Dude, you have to watch it.
All right.
Granted, you've gotten so used to John.
Jamie and I are about to dive into the whole Marvel universe before the 2000s.
Yeah,
And the X-Men, like all of it. Like we're about to dive into the whole Sony,
dude,
all that
Logan.
shit.
Logan is one of my favorites.
Have you seen Deadpool Wolverine?
Have not yet. I'm still gonna see it, dude.
Fucking hell.
I know, dude.
I really want to talk about it.
I know.
And I can't.
I'm sorry, man.
Fuck!
I'll fucking kill you. I'm Jason Statham. I'm gonna stab you in the neck.
So you're telling me
You're telling me that I have to swim an unreasonable amount of space. Save the girl. Bring her back.
Buddy, you can tell a lot from a person from a handshake.
True. Yeah, anything.
Especially today.
Yeah, because if they're real soft and wimpy.
So, like, if I go in for a handshake and you fucking give me some...
or even one of these, right? Or just like...
Oh, dude. It's like, if I'm nah, dude, like, give me a fucking handshake. Shake my fucking hand.
Yeah.
It's like I don't do that shit unless like you're my fucking best friend.
Right.
Like shake my goddamn hand when
Right.
you fucking introduce yourself.
Well, when you and I see each other, we're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Right? But that's different, right? If I'm in public and somebody's like, this
Well, yeah, we've fucking known each other for a decade.
Yeah,
Like,
if somebody was like, this is Ian, I'd be like, hello.
Exactly.
Like that's, yeah, dude. The fuck?
you don't introduce yourself to somebody and dap them up. Like,
like, sup, dude.
Saw, bro. How you doing? It's like, listen, if you start using less words than there are in the actual word, or less letters in the word, than there are in the word, yeah, you gotta figure your shit out.
Dude,
You can't be skipping vowels and shit.
Brandon used to fucking do this all the time because he would come home and he'd be talking like a douche. He'd be like, "What's up, dudes? I'm just gonna get some saw." Like he'd say shit like that, dude. And I'd be like, "Dude, fuck you." And he'd be like, "Don't worry about it, dude. Just been using a lot of abreves lately." And like he'd do a shit like that.
That's from Family Guy.
Is it?
It is,
dude. He used to fucking walk through the house and do that, dude. And
yeah, that one is from Family Guy because there's a skit where Peter is saying exactly that. He's just like,
was it Peter or Brian? I thought it was Brian.
No, it's Peter.
Oh, okay.
And Peter's just start like, I can't remember what it was he said, but when he was done using all of these stupid abbreviations that he just made up. Like, it was for the stupidest fucking quickest things. It would have been quicker to say them. And he was just, like, he finished it off with, yeah, I've been using a lot of abbreves lately. Like,
yeah. No, Brandon used to just walk around the house talking like that. That's fucking hilarious.
Sir Brandon Hanson, you are being called to join the Absolute Talk Show podcast.
Dude, we gotta get the Mang back.
Here in the next upcoming weeks.
The Spoon Mang, dude.
And it needs to be soon because too soon is the holidays.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to get him back on. We should get Colin back on too.
Mm-hmm. We're getting Shelby on soon.
Word.
Because she's being an absolute G and
Holy fuck, dude.
making us.
You just on the fly hit our entire fan base with names. You're like an absolute G, dude. You're like, that's what you guys are. You're absolute G's.
It's facts. She is making us custom tumblers, I believe they are. Is, you know, like the 4-in-1 like can koozie things, and she's engraving them for us and making them custom. So we're excited. We're stoked.
Yeah.
And if things go right, we should hopefully be able to get her on the podcast to hand deliver them.
Word.
And we can have her get our in-person reaction on the pod of giving them to us.
Hell yeah.
On top of getting the ATV of personalities in here.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Love that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
So, moving on for a moment here. Here's a good thought that I just had to bring up. I thought about this while I was at work the other day. Got a lot of ADHD thoughts that I have, you know.
Got a lot of crackhead moments.
Yeah. So I got a lot of time to just sit there and think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my ADHD thought. I refuse to believe that Bruce Wayne made the Batcave without a construction crew.
I'm 100% in agreement. I think. Yuck. Yeah, he definitely had people in there.
Oh yeah, and because it's like how, like, it comes down to like how the fuck did you hush them up? Because they know.
Yeah, that's
It's
like
oh, what do you want right here? Oh, I want a massive supercomputer right here.
put the biggest console you can install in this place.
I want something that's more powerful than a nuclear computer.
Yeah, and fuck a 70-incher. I want an unreasonably large fucking monitor up there.
Yeah. And I want everything to be completely waterproof because there's going to be a constant waterfall and bats and dripping always happening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and also, where the fuck are you going?
Pause. I gotta blow my nose again, dude. I'm sorry. It's so bad.
Just bring the Kleenexes in here.
Okay, I will.
My God.
Sorry, dude. I'm leaking, dude. I'm sorry, dude. It's so bad right now, dude. It's so bad, dude. I'm fucking...
Poor guy.
Oh, it's so bad, dude.
So I refuse to believe.
Dude, I have to. I'm fucking... What do you want from me, dude?
It's okay.
I got a randomly stuffy nose halfway through this episode, and I don't know what the fuck happened, dude.
I don't know.
All right. I'm ready to address this fucking Batcave problem.
Okay.
I apologize.
Construction crew shows up. I want a supercomputer, and I want it to be waterproof. And I also want there to be a massive jump between this revolving floor that I put a massive car on with a jet engine.
Yeah. Ooh, and also when I leave, I want to jump through a waterfall.
Exactly. And when I enter back in, I want to jump through that same waterfall.
Yeah. I want to make this the coolest and most inconvenient thing in the fucking world.
But make sure it has light.
Yeah. I don't care about my suit at all. I don't have to turn my head. Fuck that.
Yeah, make sure it has light. And I need an elevator that leads into my mansion that's activated by a piano key.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, he definitely had people in there because he's smart, but he ain't that smart. No way. He's just in there fucking building an entire Batcave without collapsing a mountain.
He ain't Tony Stark build a fucking, like, don't get me wrong.
Tony Stark.
I could fucking believe that he could, like, engineer and, like, I think that he could do the electrical and make all of that happen.
For sure.
But I don't think that he would be capable of getting all of that shit in there and building a bat cave. Fucking all the cement walls and all.
I'm gonna install my 200-inch TV. Fucking like, dude.
Like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
It's like, or did you just have that fucking Morgan Freeman's character in there?
Yeah.
Fucking doing that shit himself.
I'm going to build a bat cave.
You want to turn your head.
You want to turn your head. You know what I mean? It's fucking dude.
But yeah, so
Freeman's the best.
I think that the only logical option is that there is a construction crew.
Yeah, dude. Of course. Which means that he's got a lot of liability out there. Just like, hey, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I'm Batman.
Or he sent them in the pit.
He killed them all?
No, he put them in the pit.
The fuck
with Al Ghul.
Yeah, okay.
You don't gotta kill him, but you get him. They won't be able to tell the world
until they get out.
If they get out.
True.
It's only been 2 people that got out.
True. One of them was Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to fight that, dude. Beat the fuck out of you, dude.
Do you remember who else got out?
Was it Ra's al Ghul?
No.
Who?
It was his daughter.
Oh, really?
I think it was his daughter. It was the girl that fucked Bruce.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, that's right.
Because there's a Pete Holmes Batman skit on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're saying, by touching this specific point... But, like, we totally had sex.
Yeah.
Like a lot. In an order that would surprise you. Ass mouth match.
Dude, I'm so happy that Pete Holmes has started doing the Batman skits again.
Honestly, dude, so I love Pete Holmes. Even as a comedian, he's fucking hilarious. Like, just like doing stand-up shit. So funny, dude. You gotta go listen to some of his Spotify shit that he has. He's got a couple specials on there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Every time I listen to that dude, I fucking roll, dude. That guy is so funny, man.
Yeah, dude. One of my fucking favorite fucking skits from him is yeah, you want to know how insignificant you are? You're on a planet right now, floating in nothingness, infinite nothingness.
Yeah.
And nothingness is expanding.
That doesn't make That
doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. And what? These atoms just know that they're me. Like,
hi, I'm Pete.
Like, no, dude, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Dude, Pete Holmes is the best, dude.
What a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Love him.
Well, and like the shit that he did with College Humor, like the Badman series and all that, like that, dude, that's the funniest fucking thing in the world. You know, just like when he, like the way he did everything. Like, just like, so you're saying, like, and I fight crime in a rubber suit. Really seals in the flavor. Yeah, dude. Like, it's just so good. Yeah. That dude's fucking hilarious.
All right, moving on from sexual Batman.
I love sexual Batman.
Here's another question for you. You fall off of a cruise ship. No hope of getting rescued. You slowly start to float to a nearby island. What do you do?
Get on the island. Fucking try to figure something out. Immediately make a spear. Immediately start learning how to kill fish.
Do you know how to make a life jacket with your pants?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Squad, emergency life jacket with your jeans. If you didn't know, buddy, right now, you fall in the water and you have pants on.
Dude.
I'm being so serious.
Dude, I know you are. That's why it's funny, dude. All right, hit me with it.
You fall in the water.
Okay.
You have jeans on. Or
Like-
pants of any sort.
Oh, okay.
Take your pants off in the water. Just be calm. Take a breath. Real quick. Remove your pants. And then tie the ends of your pant legs together. And then just open up the waistline and like push air into it. And you'll slowly start to see it start to fill up with air. And once you get it, you can just wrap it around your neck and just hold that waistline under the water. And then you just got to keep the pants wet. And it'll stay afloat for you. Boy Scout shit.
What the fuck is this? This sounds insane.
Boy Scout shit. It's real. You want me to look it up right now?
No, I believe you.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, do it.
I'm going to do it. Because you don't seem to want to believe me.
It's not true, dude. Not true.
A life jacket with why don't I just do pants? Pants. Life jacket with pants. Life jacket made of pants, survival tips. 43 seconds. Here you go. Here, let me do this.
Off. I'm maintaining contact with them, taking the legs, do an overhand knot, do a square knot, or just any kind of overhand knot will do. Now the fly is up. I'm going to flip the trousers over. Only takes a second. Now I'm going to hold the waist open. I cut my hand. That's 3 scoops. And now I'm floating.
Yo, dude. That.
Y'all.
Dude.
So that's some real shit.
That's crazy as fuck, dude. What the fuck is that?
Survival tips from Peach. Got you.
Damn, dude. That's insane. I fall in the water. I'm like, you know what, dude?
Peach has got me. He trained me for this.
It was a good time to get naked, dude. I'm just going to take my pants off, dude. Dude, that's crazy as fuck.
I know.
That's sick, though.
So
I'm going to be all right, dude.
first thing I'm doing is I'm doing that to get to the island.
Okay. Yeah. Well, me too now. Oh my,
There you go.
Me too.
Help the brother out. Got to make sure the brother survives.
Dude, I'm going to thrive. I'm out there hunting fish, dude. You want some? I'll fuck you up, dude.
So make a life jacket with your jeans. Get to the island. Then next thing that I will immediately do is I will start chopping down wood. Start a fire.
May I ask how?
Well, you can start with pulling small trees out of the ground. You know, by the root.
What if there are no small trees? What if they're all...
Then you start breaking branches off of trees.
What if they don't have branches? Kidding. All right.
You'll find a way.
Yeah.
Grab a sharp rock. You'll find a way.
No, I hear you. I'm with you. And honestly, if you found the right rock and you tied it to a stick, you could probably make an axe of sort.
So immediately do that. Start cutting down wood. Get a fire going.
Yeah.
Once I manage to get a fire going, keep that bitch going.
Yeah.
And just allow it to billow smoke. So I'm a keep feeding it leaves and shit to make sure that it's always smoking.
You're throwing in the smokiest of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So doing that, and then after that, I'm making sure that I got a shelter of some sort. dig a hole in the beach, throw something over top of it, something.
Yeah.
Then I'll worry about food.
Yeah, honestly, I spoke too soon because I think you're right. Like, I think realistically, if I was in that situation, I would have the same train of thought. But I think because it's hard to put myself in that situation, I don't even think about it like that. I'm like, because like I'm sitting here and I have all that shit, so I'm not thinking, you know what? I better find a place to sleep, even though that's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably go about it that way too.
I feel like if, as long as the beach is good, like soft enough, you can dig a hole in the beach and just make a pit and then maybe layer some sticks over top of it.
I think that if I was going to do it, I would find a way to make like a hammock of sorts, something, and then I would try and put myself up in the tree.
I would like to do that, but it's entirely gonna depend on
the terrain,
the island. You know what? Should we pick a random island?
Sure.
Let's pick a random island. Here, Google Earth.
A random island. All right.
Let's pick a random island, and then we're gonna find out.
PG&E and survival quiz.
All right. So we pick a random island, and then we will. Ooh, zoom out.
Where the fuck is this?
San Francisco.
San Fran.
All right. Let's say Micronesia. Populated.
Yeah.
Wake Island. Populated.
Are they even gonna have ones that aren't populated?
Well, I would assume that they would, but it's just about having one that people aren't on.
Yeah.
And that people haven't inhabited in any form. Here, why don't we search untouched islands?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh,
North Sentinel Island. There's that one. We've talked about that on that. Yeah, there's an episode on that.
Yeah, you'll just die.
Yeah,
that's what you're gonna do when you show up.
Yeah, that one you just die when you get there
and get eaten. Right? Weren't they cannibals?
Yeah, I think they are. But yeah, they will kill your ass.
Yeah, either way, they're definitely killing you. Whether they eat you or not, they're gonna kill you.
Here, why don't we search not around America? I feel like that's the first issue. Because we were too close to America, I feel. Google Earth. Search like the India area or something. 10 uninhabited islands around the world. Rock Island. Maldives, Desert Island, Tetpar Island.
Do Rock Islands.
Rock Islands?
Might as well. Rock Island.
Rock Island. So it's just a literal island of rock. There's
Classic.
nothing there.
Oh, good. So we would die.
Yeah, we would literally die. all that build up and all that silence, all that for fucking death.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Fuck these islands, dude. I don't give a shit.
All right.
But
India.
that is funny as fuck, man.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, it was a good idea, I guess.
Either way, we know what we would do.
It's all
The only time you'd be
as long as there aren't like poisonous anything like pythons or something trying to come after your ass.
Well, you'd be lucky if they had like boars and shit, though. You know what I mean? Like wild boars would be a big bonus. You fucking hunt those motherfuckers and stab them.
Yeah, wild boar would be a good one if you can manage to get one. But the thing about wild boar
They're aggressive.
is
and they'll
that
charge
one,
you.
they're aggressive, and if they're there, that means there's a fucking lot of them.
Yeah.
And chances are, if it's an island, that's the only thing that's there if
Yeah.
wild boar are there.
Yeah.
And if that's also the case, that means that they're cannibalistic towards each other.
They're like,
They will kill each other if they
Yeah,
need to,
dude.
which is
Yeah.
fucked.
yeah.
Like, dude, you know that if you put a pig, just a normal ass fucking pig, if you put a pig out into the wild within, I think it's like within like 3 months, that pig, along with its genetics and whatever it helps to give birth to, will itself immediately starts to evolve to become a boar, along with its offspring becomes boar.
That's crazy.
Like they pigs evolve that fast.
That is so insane.
Yeah, it literally takes like a generation, and they immediately will become wild boar. Like it's that fucking quick.
You know, my grandpa, his mom had a big fucking chunk of her arm missing right on top. Like it looked like this. It was like boop, divot and then right back up.
That sucks.
And my grandpa told me it was because when they were younger, this would have been my grandpa's grandparents. They owned a farm. And so my grandpa's mom and her sister were down feeding the pigs one day, and then my grandpa's aunt fell in, and so my grandpa's mom jumped in the pig pen to get her out, and a pig came out of nowhere and took a fat bite out of her arm. Just straight
Oh
up.
my god.
Just big old fucking chunk. And my grandpa said till she was old and eventually died, she had that big old fucking divot in her arm. And just a pig just grabbed a hold and just ripped all that meat off the bone.
Dude, I can only imagine getting eaten by an animal
Dude,
alive.
especially by a pig. Have you ever looked directly into a pig's eyes, dude?
No.
It looks so similar to a human's eyes. It's scary. It scared the fuck out of me. I was like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" It's just like
That gives me like fucking creeps just thinking about it.
It's really terrifying. They're fucking.
I really don't like that.
Dude, me either. I don't think I've looked directly at a pig since because it bothered me so much. I was like, "That's fucking nah, man."
So, have you heard of aerated water?
Aerated?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Let me show you some aerated water.
Sorry, dudes. I gotta do it again.
Ew.
Sorry, man.
All right. Ew. I'll cover it for you guys. I got you.
I really like that cover up that you're doing. I approve of that sound.
Just the ew.
Yeah, dude. It's very on point. You're not.
Did you finish the box?
I still got a couple.
Oh, okay.
We all right.
So here. Let's see if I can't find a short video. No? Okay, well. This is what aerated water looks like. You can imagine. So it's consistently bubbling.
Okay.
Hence aerated.
Is it like a natural thing?
No. If you ever come across aerated water, do not go into it. You shouldn't, because the only way that you could get into it is if you like went into like a power plant or a fucking. It's
like getting.
It's man-made shit.
It's
you know?
like
it's like
getting
water waste. It's usually a lot of the time aerated water is sewage.
Num 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 num.
But the thing about aerated water is that it is less buoyant than normal water, and nothing floats in it.
So meaning you'll sink.
You will immediately sink and drown.
Yo. No, I'm good, dude.
Yeah,
That is terrifying.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Hence, a lot of the places have signs like this: danger, keep deep aerated water. This water has no buoyancy. You will not float.
Dude, my next question for you is a pretty obvious one. Has anyone ever done it? Has anyone ever died from it?
Let's find out.
Yeah, dude. I gotta know.
I bet you people have.
Yeah, there's somebody who was like, I'm gonna hop in and just fucking straight down. Like, oh shit.
Man falls to his death inside an empty tank. Nope, not an empty tank. That doesn't make sense then. Man dies in aerated water. I don't want to TikTok about it.
It's just a fucking video.
Death in aerated water.
That's TikTok there too.
Water waste worker dies after falling into a tank. Wastewater worker. That's what I assume they meant to put worker. A worker got sucked to the bottom of a 35-foot deep vat of filth at a wastewater treatment plant in Brooklyn, and he initially survived the horrible ordeal before dying at a hospital. Michael Bufferman, 31 years old, who works for the city contractor Welkin Mechanical, fell into the muck at a Coney Island water waste treatment plant around 12:30 p.m. Cops and firefighters desperately searched for the man, who was submerged for 8 minutes before he was found by a pair of FDNY divers.
8 minutes? That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
So, do we know that this was what?
Quote, he fell and he went right to the bottom, said FDNY Deputy Chief John Hodgins, adding, there was no sign of him on the surface of the water. When the man was pulled out of the tank, immediately CPR was started on him to try and get a pulse, said Hodgins. Buffman was rushed to a Coney Island hospital with paramedics performing CPR the entire way, officials said, but he died shortly after arrival. The tank Buffman fell into is used for the final stage of treatment before the water gets piped out to Plum Beach Channel. The man, who was wearing protective gear, was performing upgrades at the plant, including the installation of dechlorination equipment within the treated water channel at the time, said the Department of Environmental Protection, which manages the facility. DEP's thoughts and prayers are with his family, friends, and colleagues, a spokesman for the agency said in a statement. It was not immediately clear how the man fell into the tank. Quote, it's an unknown environment, said Hodgins, and the conditions of the water, we have zero visibility. They performed a difficult search in order to recover this member. It wasn't cut and dry by any means. Commenting on the toxicity of the water and the conditions rescuers had to face, Hodgins said, although it is still toxic, it could have been a lot worse. A person who answered the phone at Wilkins Mechanical said they had no comment. So yeah, somebody has definitely died.
Damn, dude. Oh, shit. Can you imagine that, dude? Just dying because you didn't realize that water had no ability to let you float in it at all?
That, dude, just the idea of going into water and knowing that you're good at swimming. And
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Like, dude, like, I've even read many articles saying that it doesn't even matter. Like, Michael Phelps couldn't get himself out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
And
dude. Fuck that.
that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like just the idea of getting into a pool and sinking to the fucking bottom immediately and not being able to get yourself out.
Yeah, your only chance of survival at that point is to find the incline in the pool and get to the shallow end as soon as you can.
It's like, assuming there's an incline or a shallow end.
True. Yeah, like in a tank, no shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you got no shot.
And, like, luckily, some of these places, they have bars, like, built into the wall. So it's like a ladder that you can grab onto those bars and climb up it like a ladder.
What the fuck, dude? That's
like
terrifying.
it's like an emergency fact to have in there, but the chances are too that a lot of the time you aren't even going to be able to manage to get to them.
Well, didn't they just say that the water was totally, you couldn't see anything in it?
Yeah, because the water that guy was in was sewage, so you couldn't see him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Not only did he die.
Dude sank and choked to death on sewage.
Oh, man, dude.
That's really sad.
That is. Fuck, dude. Oh, man. I can't even laugh at that. That's just so bad. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
That's so fucking funny.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, that's for sure.
All right, well, this has been a fun episode. No, I'm kidding. You wrap up on that note. Yeah, thanks for coming. Somebody choked on shit and died.
Hey, speaking of water and dangerous shit, have you heard of the line thrower for boat safety?
Dude, what the fuck is the line thrower?
If you have a boat, I suggest you get it, especially if you live near like the ocean.
This shit is dope.
Yes.
Word.
So this is the line thrower. And it is essentially like a tiny little compression cannon that shoots a safety line. Oh, nice. They're putting it in slow-mo.
Holy fuck, dude.
So, yeah, it shoots about 200 to 300 yards.
Oh, shit. That's fucking crazy.
So it's intended for rescue, essentially.
Dude, that's so cool.
So today is a day about safety.
Apparently, dude, we're like, be safe.
Be safe out on that water, you guys.
Don't jump in that fucking water, dude.
Water safety is real.
Yeah, very real. Dude, that's crazy as fuck. That thing was sick.
Yeah. And, you know, I honestly don't think that they're even that expensive either. Let's see. Line thrower. Shopping.
Depends. It looks like
$300.
Well, for that one.
Well, for the one that we just watched.
Yeah.
$300. That's a good fucking deal to ensure somebody's life.
Is it like
dude.
a one-time use? Or?
I would assume. Well, I think that it's technically not a one-time use. Technically, you have to buy like the compression sticks that are in the back of it here. I think you just have to buy a new one of those and rewind the rope.
I wonder how much those are.
I don't know.
But yeah, that thing is fucking sweet.
But yeah, so again, if you live near a large body of water,
Big as hell.
I definitely recommend that you get one of these because you never know how quickly you may need to get somebody out of the water fucking quick as shit. So
Safety.
woo!
Cue the rock music.
Honestly though.
Safety.
Well, real quick, why don't we take another quick break here?
Yep.
And then we'll run her back, all right?
Yep.
All right, we're back.
Sorry. Hi.
So, buddy, you have a couple things left on your list over here, do you not?
I do.
Okay. What do you got? Because I have two things that'll take a minute.
Okay. I have a couple quick ones. Nothing super deep. The first one is the age-old question of, are you a cat person or a dog person?
Dog person.
Like 100%. Like you don't even like cats, or like cats just aren't the same?
Whoa. Cats just aren't the same.
Okay. Dude, he put me on pause. He was like, dude, don't speak for me, dude. I like cats. I just love dogs.
There's just a different bond that you get with a dog,
dude,
than there is with a cat.
And
don't get me wrong, dude. Scrappy,
yeah,
that was my dog of a cat, dude.
Yeah,
I fucking loved that cat.
Well, and you and I agree where like cats and dogs are different, but like I also think that it depends on your personality. Like because my cat, dude. My cat's a gangster, dude. She's fucking hilarious. She big, she thick, she chonky, dude.
See,
and I'll just pick her up and be like, Nala, because her name is Nala. And I'll just be like, Nala. And
I had a Nala.
Yeah, and she'll hit me with one of these. Like, get off, dude.
There are 3 cats that I had that were my favorite. Scrappy, I had him from when he was a kitten till he died. And then there was Nermal and Nala.
Dude, we had a Nermal too.
Dude, Nermal, I loved her so much, and it hurt me to get rid of her, but I just couldn't keep a cat and a dog.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I know that cats rehome easier, and than
honestly,
dogs do.
if it's,
along with, I want to get rid of my dog. This is my dog. I've never had a dog.
My dog. Where's Fetty Boy out there? Yeah.
And also, like, again, like, you know, him and I bonded. Like, like, I've taught him to pull me on a fucking longboard and shit. Like, we've genuinely bonded.
Yeah, like, you guys have had, like, some dope-ass moments.
Oh, dude, like, lately, him and I, like, I just sit in the middle of between the dining and living room.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit there crisscross, and I'll just, like, be at the ready, and he'll just start just doing figure eights around me, just fucking hauling ass, and I'll just go at the floor, just start freaking him out, like, come here, and oh, dude, we have a fucking great time.
Well, and he definitely reacts to sound like a lot. You know what I mean? Because like when you play with him, you're like, and that gets him. He's like he gets all amped up, and then also like even when I come over, I'm like, Sweetie boy, and like as soon as he hears it, he's like, he's here. Like dude, like he knows it's me.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
He definitely understands people, and that's the thing. It's like with cats, there's such a fucking toss up of you're going to either get a cat like Scrappy or Nermal,
right, or Nala,
or Nala, or you're gonna get a fucking cat that's just
a bitch,
just fucking and fucking pisses all over the fucking house.
Yeah, no, my cat, and I mean this, Nala, since we got her, she was like 5 when we got her. Never pissed in the house. Never had any accidents.
Well, I want to see a picture of it.
It.
I said her.
Oh, I thought you said it, dude. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, that's crazy.
I said a picture of her, but
Okay. No, that's fair. All right. My bad. My bad, dog. I'm just, living my best life here. Where? Here's a funny.
did you know who owned them?
So we met the lady who owned her before, but there was somebody before her too that she ended up getting from them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she was attacked when she was a kid, maybe because she's missing a toe.
No.
And also she has a little nub tail, like a little bunny tail.
Mm-hmm.
But it almost makes her cuter. So I'm like, all right.
Cute.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, I know everybody's like, cats are soft. Not softer than my cat. This cat is so soft. I mean, I think she just grooms all the time. Like, she's very clean. It's just like, she's always the softest cat in the world. I'm like, come here.
She's always amped.
I want to aggressively cuddle you. Get over here, She's funny as fuck, though. I got another picture of on my phone of her just laying on Avery's back. Avery fell asleep on the couch, and she had her back up towards the ceiling, and Nala just came and laid on her. I was like, fuck you, dude.
That's my new background of Sven.
Yeah, dude.
I got that picture yesterday.
Yeah.
Just him smiling. Just cheesing, dude.
He a good boy.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I love Sven.
So, I got 2 other topics here.
Okay, let's go.
Have you heard of what is called the Condor cluster?
No.
So this was a supercomputer that was made in, I want to say it was like 2012, but it was made out of 1,760 PS3s.
Holy fuck. How many?
1,760 PS3s wired together to make a supercomputer.
Holy fuck.
And this was made by the Air Force.
Dude, this sounds fucking intense.
They needed to build a supercomputer, but they didn't want to spend as much money as it took for them to make the ones that they had already done.
Yeah.
And they realized that the PS3 had a ton of the components that they needed and allowed you to run third-party software.
Dude,
and
that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. So as a result, they wired 1,760 of them together and made the Condor cluster.
This sounds incredible.
U.S. Air Force project connects 1,760 PlayStation 3s to build a supercomputer. All right, here's the article.
Holy fuck, dude. When was this?
I think it was in 2016.
Okay.
Or no, 2012.
Okay.
About the 33rd largest supercomputer in the world right now is the U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory newest system, which has a core made of 1,760 Sony PlayStation 3 consoles. In addition to its large capacity, the so-called Condor cluster is capable of performing 500 trillion floating point operations per second, making it the fastest interactive computer in the entire U.S. Defense Department.
Shit, dude. That's fucking crazy.
The supercomputer, which is located in Rome, New York, was formally presented yesterday at a ribbon-cutting ceremony. It will be used by Air Force centers across the country for tasks such as radar enhancement, pattern recognition, satellite imagery processing, and artificial intelligence research.
Dude, Sony has to be so hyped that this happened. You know what I mean? They got to be like, dude, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like sick, dude.
Its speeds allow it to analyze ultra-high resolution images very quickly at a rate of billions of pixels per minute to greatly reduce the amount of time required, due in part to the video game console's cutting-edge graphics capabilities. The supercomputer also has improved algorithms that can better identify blurred flying objects in space than previous computers could. The Condor Cluster project began 4 years ago when PlayStation consoles cost about $400 each. At the same time, comparable technology would have cost about $10,000 per unit. Overall, the PS3's the PlayStation 3s for the supercomputer's core cost about $2 million, according to AFRL director, the high power computing Mark Barnell. That cost is about 5 to 10% of the cost of an equivalent system built with off-the-shelf computer parts.
So it's just smart for way cheaper.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, because what it comes around to is the United States only had to pay that much because they didn't have to build each PlayStation.
True.
PlayStation built all of it for them.
Yeah,
and then they just had a couple of dudes wire them all together.
Yeah. Yeah. Spent a fuck ton of money doing it, but yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is that? How much money did it say?
$2 million. Another advantage of the PlayStation 3's based supercomputer is its energy efficiency. It consumes just 10% of the power of comparable supercomputers. In addition to the PlayStation 3's, the supercomputer also includes 168 separate graphical processing units and 84 coordinating servers to direct traffic within the system. The PS3s are the older, larger variety since the newer slim models don't allow for installation of Linux.
Damn, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking sweet.
So this is 2010.
Damn, dude. That's fucking sweet.
Here's what I wanted to see. Because I do believe that very quickly, almost as quickly as this was made, it was also stopped.
Why?
Because the PlayStations updated where they no longer allowed you to use third-party software shortly after all of this was made.
That is fucked up, dude. Oh shit. Holy fuck. So Sony didn't like it.
Researchers have been messing with the idea of using graphics processors to boost their computing power for years. The idea is that the same power that made it possible to render Shadow of the Colossus grim storytelling was also capable of doing massive calculations if researchers could configure the machines the right way. Yada, 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 yada. They shut the project down relatively quickly and moved on to other questions in NSC. Still, okay. They hooked up between 70 and 60 PlayStation 2s, wrote some code, and built out a library. It worked okay, and it didn't work superbly well. Stefan said there were technical issues with the memory, 2 specific bugs that his team had no control over. Every time you ran this thing, it would cause the kernel on whatever machine you ran it on to kind of go into this weird unstable state. Okay. That's certainly what black hole researcher imagining. Okay, cool. Money was tight. It was getting tighter, so Kahan and his colleagues were brainstorming, trying to think of a solution. One of the people in the department was an avid gamer and mentioned the PS3's cell processor, which was made by IBM. A similar kind of chip was being used to build advanced supercomputers. So we got kind of interested in it. Is this something interesting that we could misuse to do science?
Yep, it was.
Yep. Ready to run this experiment. Suddenly run complex models within cryptography. Around the same time, similar ideas. Built the supercomputer. Okay, so it was built in 2007.
Holy shit, dude.
The timing wasn't great. Barnell team proposed the project in 2009 just as Sony was shifting toward the pared back 20 PS3 Slim, which didn't have the capability of run Linux, unlike the original PS3. After a hack, Sony even issued a firmware update that pulled OpenOS, the system that allowed people to run Linux from existing PS3 systems. That made finding useful consoles even harder. The Air Force had to conceive Sony to sell it the unupdated PS3s that the company was pulling from shelves, which at the time were sitting in a warehouse outside Chicago. It took many meetings, but eventually the Air Force got what it was looking for, and in 2010, the project had its big debut.
That's fucking crazy. Imagine what they would do now with PS5s.
Running on more than 1,700 PS3s that were connected by 5 miles of wire. The Condor cluster was huge, dwarfing Con project, and it used to process images from surveillance drones during its heyday. It was the 35th fastest supercomputer in the world. Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
So
That's fucking crazy, dude.
That's that, bro.
Holy shit. Early 2000s, too. No, not early 2000s, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, over 10 years ago. Well over 10 years ago. Probably closer to
14.
15. Yeah.
14.
Yeah, fucking holy shit, dude.
Fucking insane.
Imagine what you would do with some of the technology now. Even you and I were experimenting a little bit on the podcast a couple episodes ago with fucking AI.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that shit is terrifying.
It really is.
It's fucking cool. Like, undoubtedly, like, when I type in a prompt and tell it to give me a picture, on one hand, I really like it because I think it's fucking sick and unique and they can do all sorts of, like, their own shit. On the other hand, I'm like, dude, I don't like that. And I don't like it because you're kind of taken away from, like, what real art is supposed to be, right? And that's why I'm kind of like, man, that's fucked, dude.
Oh, yeah. I completely agree.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that was PlayStation's, right? Now Xbox has recently done an update.
Really?
I don't know if you heard about this.
Nope, I have an Xbox, so I'm interested.
Xbox recently did an update where they are now, as of like a couple of weeks ago, they're doing strike-based banning system.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get banned, like, through how many times?
So if you get one strike, you are here. So first, let me go through how you get strikes. You get one strike for profanity. You get one strike for cheating. You get 2 strikes for sexually inappropriate. You get 2 strikes for harassment or bullying. And you get 3 strikes... you get 3 strikes for hate speech.
Holy shit, dude.
So, if you get 1 strike, you're banned for a day. If you get a 2nd strike, you're banned for another day. If you get a 3rd strike, you're banned for 3 days. If you get a 4th, you're banned for 7. If you get 5, 14.
Holy shit.
If you get 6, you're banned for 21. If you get 7, you're banned for 60 days. And if you get 8, you're banned for a year.
Holy fuck. That's
So-
wild, dude. That's crazy.
That basically just goes to show that
Yeah, but
y'all are a bunch of pussies playing video games now.
dude,
Not one of you little bitches would have lasted in the 360 days.
No,
Not
dude.
fucking
No.
one of you.
no, dude, they talk so much shit. It was like,
Dude, that was how you learned to fucking shit talk.
Dude, literally, I remember playing Call of Duty online one time. It must have been one of the first Modern Warfares, or maybe even the first Black Ops.
Oh yeah.
And we would like play that shit, and we'd go online and play multiplayer. And I remember the amount of N-words is not necessary, dude. I'm just
Yeah, that was nuts.
Matter of fact, 0. We could just go with 0. That's a good number for that word. Dude.
Yeah, honestly.
Other than that, though, dude, I got fucking man.
Like the amount of people that would like tell you to freaking unalive yourself and
Yeah, no, back then you could just say kill yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, dude, you could literally just be like,
Yeah.
kill yourself, dude.
Yeah, all the time.
Nothing would happen.
All the time. And nobody would be mad. Not one.
Dude, one time I was playing online and some dude was like, "I'm gonna fuck your mom." I'm like,
I'm gonna fuck your mom.
Literally, and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, you're not gonna fuck my mom. He's like,
Yeah, everybody
he's
would be like, I'm gonna fuck your mom, and
he's
then
like-
I'm gonna fuck your sister.
he's like, bet, dude, I know
And then I'm gonna fuck you.
I had a guy straight up tell me where I was. He was like,
That's fucking creepy.
yeah, I was like, dude, fuck you. I basically just called him a pussy or whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, is this you? You stay in Hudson or what? And I'm just like, I was like, oh fuck, dude. I straight up got one of them, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
That's rough.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, dude.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I stopped talking shit because I knew, right? I knew it's going nowhere good.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm out.
Well, see, here's my thing about all of this, though, is that, dude, I really feel like Xbox is fucking opening themselves up for a lot of lawsuits doing this.
That and also Xbox also.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's right for you to fucking bully people and fucking say that type of shit to people.
For sure.
However, at the same time, I also don't think that it's right to
police people's yeah.
language, especially being that we have the freedom of speech.
I can understand, like, especially if somebody's super out of pocket, like, just really dropping some, like, hate slurs and
yeah,
shit.
like if you're like
yeah,
fucking
dude.
going on there and you're like fucking saying death to Jews and death to fucking everything else, so like
Or
okay,
even-
then
or-
maybe this motherfucker shouldn't be on here. But
I've had people, and you know me, I'm not a very confrontational person.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, I'd much rather just be like, you know what, dude, like, I don't agree with you. You're a bitch, but I don't agree with you, but I don't want to fight you either.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not worth my time.
I don't think that you should be allowed to ban them from something that they have purchased.
Right. Well, and also, I've had people, even when I'm not aggressive with them, just reach out to me and be like, you're a fucking faggot. Like, you're like, freak out. I'm like, holy
and it's
shit,
like,
dude.
Dude, literally, as soon as I found out that they fucking instituted this banning system, don't get me wrong, I do not fucking talk like that to anybody. I never even party with anybody unless it's my own friends.
No, for sure.
But
And that's what you should do. I mean, don't get me wrong, at special occasions, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you're totally alone and you have nothing to risk, fuck it, dude.
But it's like, dude, I just don't fucking... I don't go on there and fucking harass people, you know?
Nah,
so
dude,
it's like,
no.
I don't have to worry about it.
Right. But, dude, back in that day, though, like, you would hop online, dude, and it would be like I'm going to fuck your mom. Like,
But this also completely deters me from wanting to get an Xbox now, too, because it's
Honestly-
just like... Because what it also comes down to is... It just comes down to somebody getting offended and reporting you for any of these things.
Right.
And
well,
how do we know that they're actually gonna? Because they say, oh, well, you can appeal it.
Yeah.
It's like I shouldn't need to fucking basically go to a fucking court system
Yeah.
because of video games. Are
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me
Like,
right
dude,
now?
I'm
Especially with the amount of money that you want to fucking charge people to get these consoles and games.
You know what they should do? They should find a way to just shut off your mic on public matches. They should have a way of just doing
Honestly,
that. Like,
that would be a way better idea.
Instead of banning, like, just fucking shut off
Yeah.
people's mics.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like, installed into the system where, like, if you hit a certain level
Yeah.
of bands, it's programmed to just be like, nope, mic doesn't work. You can't use it.
Yep.
Like,
You're not allowed to. Yep, you're not allowed to
Yeah.
use a mic. You can
that would be-
hook it up. You can talk into it, but
Yeah.
it'll always be on
it
mute.
would, and it would be way more efficient too.
It would
because
it
people
would
are
be
still
put on
gonna,
permanent mute.
Well,
that would be a way better system.
Well, and people.
However, again, still,
yeah, no, I don't love it, but over like a band, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
At the end of the day,
like
you
over
shouldn't.
what
You
people are
shouldn't.
saying.
At the end of the day, you shouldn't be not allowing people to play something that, by the way, they paid for.
Yeah, and not a little bit. Like when they first came out, like $500,000.
Yeah, and it's like what it also comes around to is: are we talking about banning them from just that game, or are we talking about banning them from all games?
Well, I would imagine,
And
since
regardless of the answer, not cool.
for sure. I honestly, because it's Xbox itself, it has to be the whole company, like just shutting people down. Like, nah, you're not playing anything. Which, honestly, I think is going to backfire on them, if I'm being totally honest. I think what's going to happen is people are going to have the same thought you're having, where it's like, don't fucking control me or whatever, and they're all going to switch to PS, dude. They're going to go to Sony.
So here's suspension level 3. 3 strikes. User reported for their inappropriate gamer pick. Sexually inappropriate gamer pick. Got 3 strikes immediately, banned for 3 days.
Oh, shit. Remember back when people would put fucking insane things on their Call of Duty banners?
Yeah.
Like psycho fucking things? I saw somebody with a swastika one time.
Suspension
I was
number
like,
2.
what the
User
fuck?
reported for message. Hate speech. Immediately got another 3 strike, or immediately got 4 strikes, banned for 7 days.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
So yeah, so they got
Look,
got hate speech and bullying, and
I understand why you want to make it a better place, but taking the freedom of it away almost immediately eliminates
what it also comes down to as well is you need to make sure that kids aren't playing games that they shouldn't be.
Yeah,
There
right.
shouldn't be 13-year-olds playing GTA complaining that somebody said fuck.
Right. Well, and I was playing Rainbow Six Siege earlier, and I had Cass at the house, and Cass asked me, he's like,
Shouldn't be 8-year-olds playing GTA.
No, my dad never let us. Like, I know a lot of people whose parents were like,
My
yeah.
mom refused to let me play GTA for
Yeah.
years, up until I think it was until I was probably 12.
I still never played it. I never got into it.
She finally let me play it when I was like 12 years old.
Really?
And I got really
See,
into it.
I'm really
but I was never the fucking person that was like,
right. But the problem is you could have been an exception where like a lot of them, you know, but I'm not saying
my
guess-
mom made it very clear to me at
Yeah.
a young age of this is not appropriate and the things in this game are not okay. Like
Yeah.
that was something that she like drilled into me before I was ever able to play it.
when San Andreas came out. And
That was exactly the one that she
Yeah,
had that
yeah.
she prevented me from playing.
Yeah, my
for a
dad
while.
was like, dude, you're not playing this. You can do drugs and fucking cars. Like, you are not playing this game.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, dude. So, yeah, but I don't know, man. You just can't take that. You can't take that type of shit away. Like, I miss the days when I could just fucking, back before they even had mics, dude. With the GameCube, when Brandon and I were little, dude, just grabbing all of those controllers and fucking fist fighting after he kicked my ass in Mario Kart.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
That's it, dude. We used to play Mario Party on that bitch, dude, and Mario Party was like my whole life for like 3 years. I was like, this is the greatest
like,
fucking thing to ever exist.
Listen, here's the thing that it comes around to is that people are trying to
Mario-
police everybody when it comes to video games. Like,
well, not
and
just video, everything.
everything in general.
But it's obviously impacting
But
here.
when it comes to video games, people are trying to police these things and police the language that's set around it, and it's very similar to like a bully in school. Is like, listen, you're not going to be there forever to stop and help your child.
Yeah.
These types of things, sure, again, people shouldn't be saying these things.
But
However, these things also teach you a life skill of brush it off.
Brush it off.
Don't allow these types of
And-
idiots to fucking dictate who you are and what you do and how
And-
you run your life and whatever. It's like, also, fucking it gives you thicker skin and makes you not
Yeah,
a fucking little bitch.
It makes you tough, dude. Yeah, because when I was little, I used to hate it. But now that I'm older, like when people feed me shit, they'll be like, "Oh, look, there's fucking," like at work they like to give me a lot of shit. And a couple of weeks ago, my coworker came up to me and was like, he was like, "You got a Play-Doh body." Like he was basically just trying to say that I looked like fucking Play-Doh. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
Or no.
The fuck?
He said I have a Play-Doh chin because I was regrowing my beard is what it was. And I was like, "You have a Play-Doh body." And he was
That's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah, it's, and he's a bigger guy is what I meant by that.
Oh, I got
You
it.
know what I mean? So I told him that and he was like, nice, and but it's like,
It comes around to as well as like if you can dish it, you better be able to take it, dude.
well, and I think that like it's a good skill to have because people like a lot of people that go to work, like especially in like my line of work where it's more like shop-ish, and you're always kind of being a little more physical with shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Like blue collar jobs. Yeah. Oh, dude. They'll fucking feed you your own fucking foot. Fucking
100%.
5 days of the week, dude. They have no problem doing it.
If you can't stand up for yourself, then they're not going to have you there. That's
Yeah.
what it comes around to.
Well, and honestly, another good life skill in general is just like having a good sense of humor. Even about
that
like
too.
even about dark shit, like you gotta if you can't laugh about it.
If you're going to
there's-
take every single fucking moment in your life as serious as possible,
dude, life is gonna suck.
then yeah, your life is
Yeah.
going to be fucking depressing and sad.
It's gonna be dog shit.
It's like, listen, I'm not saying live your life to appease people's feelings. As a matter of fact, I'm saying the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
I'm saying live your life, but try to make people laugh once in a while. God damn.
yeah,
Like,
well, just do your thing, dude.
don't fucking don't be this arrogant fucking self-absorbed I'm better than asshole that
Right.
nobody fucking wants to be around. That
Right.
energy is just life draining.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Well, yeah, man, I don't know. That's just a fucking whole ordeal,
But it just brings me back to the fucking Xbox though. Is like, dude, freedom of speech.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like this shouldn't be a thing.
well, you got
People should be allowed to say what they say. And again, don't get me wrong. If we're talking about like a fucking game like Fortnite where they have fucking
Yeah.
kids from 5 years old to 50 that are fucking playing it,
Yeah, all right. I kind of get a little stricter on the rules. There.
then I
see that.
understand it. But it's like, but
Like,
again,
if you're playing Dark Souls, dude, or like whatever it is, or
Yeah.
like even if you're
it's
playing,
like you especially cannot
like
be
Mortal
playing
Kombat.
a game that is aimed T for teen or M for mature.
yeah,
If you have
Well-
that type of rating, or I think there's even some games that are rated X.
well, and the thing is like,
It's like-
if that's what you're playing, right? Then it's up to you to keep your children off. of
That's
it.
yeah.
That's
You have to
not-
be the police, not the fucking console.
Well, and there's that fucking famous interview with Dee Snider from Twisted Sister, and I forget what the fuck it was. I can't remember, but basically a bunch of like officials, right? I don't know of what. I can't remember. My dad told me the story, but he like walks into this fucking room, and this was when everybody was getting pissed about people listening to Twisted Sister. And they're like, you're fucking using profanity, and my kids listen to this and shit. And he literally sat in there and just fucking told them all off. And was like, dude, the fact that I make my living doing this has nothing to do with your inability to keep your kids on the right path. Like they're totally separate issues. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But y'all need to figure it out. Because this isn't my problem. You guys are blaming me because I have more power than you do, and you don't know what to do about it. He's like, you just fucking
Yeah, you just
Figure
need
it
to eat
out.
a dick and live your life and
yeah,
leave me alone.
yeah.
That's what it means.
You need to police your kids. That's up to you, and I'm gonna keep making money. And it's like,
Again, yeah,
Right.
it's like it's just like if you have a little kid that you don't want seeing the wrong side of YouTube, you give them a kid's YouTube account.
yeah. Well,
And don't get me wrong,
I'll say
even
this.
sometimes that ain't enough.
I'll even say this, dude. With Cass, he doesn't go on the internet if I'm not there. Like, literally. Like, he's allowed to play games locally. Like, he can play Mario Kart because that's one that you can't really, like, it's pretty hard to fucking, you know, and I would notice that because I play with him all the time.
And well, also is like does Cass have like an iPad or anything like that?
No.
Or?
He has a tablet, but all of the parental settings are that he can't go on.
Define tablet. Are we talking like a kid's tablet? Or
like
are we talking
like a Fire. Like
an Amazon Fire,
yeah,
or a Fire Kindle or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
whatever
Got
it is. Yeah. He has like the 8th generation of that. Like, it was very popular at Walmart and shit. But
gotcha.
We just got him a little something.
Educational based.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. You could do both, really. But we did both with him. And then, you know, last year for Christmas we got him the Switch because I thought it would be fun. And his favorite game so far is fucking Luigi's Mansion, by the way, which is a great choice, dude.
Treating him right.
Dude, I've never been more proud. I was like, I love you so much. You're cute as fuck and you get good games. But what I was saying is, like, no, we don't try to just constantly feed him technology because I was still a part of the generation that went outside, dude. Fucking rode my bike and rode my skateboard and fucked around, dude. And I refuse to let Cash just sit inside all day. And
exactly.
Do that.
That's exactly how I feel.
And honestly, if I'm being honest, our generation was both. It wasn't the generation of just kids that went outside, but it wasn't the generation of just games.
Our generation, you and I, we're fucking 26.
Yeah, like dead in the middle.
They
had both.
We landed right on that fine line where we still played some video games and went on the computer, but we spent a lot more of our time out on our fucking skateboards and shit.
Yeah.
And just fucking running around being hooligans than we were inside.
And I'm going to try and do that with Cass as much as I can. Like if it's a fucking summer day or whatever, and he's like, nah, I'm just going to stay in. I'm going to be like, dude.
No, you're not.
I'd be like, look, like, I get it. I promise you can play games tonight. When the sun goes down, if you want to come home and game, fine. Do not come home until the sun is down, dude. Like, just go, run, be wild.
Yeah.
Take your phone. If you need me, call me.
Fucking get him a scooter or a skateboard or a ripstick or a fucking something.
Dude.
Like,
well, I'm definitely going to get him on skating. I bet I just haven't gotten there yet. But the one thing is I need to buy myself a helmet because
you can't have him wear one and not you. And
yeah, well, yeah. And I'm not the douchey parent who's like, I've done this forever. It's like, dude. You're never old enough or experienced. You're
never too
enough.
Old for safety.
Yeah, you're never experienced
literally,
enough. To
Jamie and I were watching.
We
watched 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Yeah, dude,
like literally today.
Yeah,
and in it, in 22 Jump Street, Jonah was getting like hoisted up the side of a house by like a grappling hook thing. Yeah. And he had a helmet on, and Channing Tatum fucking looks at him, and he just goes, dude, you look so fucking lame with that helmet right now. And Jonah just goes, you know what's not lame? Safety.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Like that. Which I hate to agree with the fucking nerdy dude, but I'm gonna agree. Like, it's
100%. It's like, you know what's not lame? Falling and racking your head and being okay.
Well, and when we skated when we were younger,
we never wore a helmet, dude, and we totally should have
been. Well, and I'll like see pictures of me like wearing no helmet, and I got to the point where I was doing some pretty big shit. I was like, you know, I'm like, yo, dude, like that seems like a really good way to fuck yourself up.
Yeah,
dude.
No, we were fucking idiots.
Well,
like
but I wouldn't even say that. We were growing, and the problem with when you're at that age, people will try and tell you, like, oh, like, you're going to be the dumbest you've ever been. My dad told me that, dude, every day. It was like, dude, when you hit 18, it's where total and utter responsibility meets total freedom, dude. You're going to be fucked. You know, I'm like, all right, dude, fuck you. You know,
like, eat a dick. Got it.
Well, he used to tell me and my brother that, and I'd be like, dude, fuck you. Like, what are you talking about, dude? And he was right, dude. Once you get thrown out there, dude, you got to have some life skills. So it's good to get away from the TV for a while and go fucking Experience shit, dude.
It's also
What are you doing?
also about making sure that you don't grow up to be somebody that's afraid to fucking meet people.
Yeah, well,
You know, it's like you don't want to fucking grow up and have no fucking people skills.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Is like I'm socially awkward. Like I have a hard time talking
yeah,
to people. And,
sure, but if somebody were to come up to you and go, "Hey, dude, I'm Josh," or whatever,
yeah, I still have enough in me to get me through life, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these kids,
you're not going to be paralyzed because you fucking had to ask for a McChicken instead of a McDouble.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or because you had to order your food yourself. Like,
or like a girl was like, "Hi, I'm Amy," and you're just like, you're fucking, you're like, "Ah,
I'll be right back. Like,
you're shitting.
You've never had human contact. Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah, well, and that's, yeah, you got to go outside enough to experience life, right? Because those video games are fun, and I love them, dude. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I love them. I love playing games. I think it's a blast. But I don't spend all day doing it, and there's a reason I don't. Because, like, if you're sitting in front of that TV constantly, I got a hard time believing you're really living, man.
well, I guess that
it's
studies have
just-
even shown that in like the last year or two, compared to 2016 studies,
Yeah.
only about a third of the American population doesn't get even the minimum recommendation of weekly exercise is what it said.
Yeah, I totally
Because it's
believe
like
that.
because it's like I think it said that the weekly recommended amount was like 120 minutes.
So I do, because I have a laborious job.
Same.
I know you do. Jake does. Brent does.
Yep.
But I totally get that. Like, just not working out enough. Like, even like, because I'm fortunate enough where, like, I'm forced to. That's kind of nice.
And we'll see, like, I'm a person where I can't just sit at a fucking desk all day.
No, me
If
either.
I just sit at a fucking desk and I'm not moving my fucking body, I'm going to fall asleep. And then you're going to get mad at me because I'm not doing my job. And I'm going to feel like shit.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be a really bad revolving circle.
Yeah, well, and so I fucking, working with extinguishers is something that I...
Which, don't get me wrong, I am good at a desk. But as long as I'm capable of,
Well-
doing more than sitting here and doing a spreadsheet for 12 hours.
Well,
like,
the most important thing about working at a desk is it something that you're enjoying? Because if it's not, you're going to
that
check
too.
out, dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's...
you check out.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, at least when I'm doing something physically, I don't have the option to abandon ship. Like, I'm doing it, so it's like, well, now we got to do it. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, I like that. And I like keeping my head busy because my body's moving. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. When I sit at a desk, I'm like, it's a long 8 hours because I'm just like, dude, get me
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
This
if I have
this
to
feels
sit
like
at that
a
desk
waste.
and not move for 8 hours straight,
It just
then
feels like a waste.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah, dude, you're like, dude, I'm wasting my life. This is garbage.
Well, it makes me feel like I could be doing more. It's like
Yeah.
it's like I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be. It's like I'm waiting for an email. Like that's what I'm doing. Like what am I doing? Like
yeah. And, well, and
So
I'm
it's
not
like-
shitting on people that do work in the office.
And it's like, don't get me wrong. Every office job is different. Everything is
Yeah.
different.
Well,
I'm
even-
not saying every fucking person that works behind a desk is fucking like that. Yes, everybody has different jobs.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
off. Live your life. Don't fucking come after me.
like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. But subscribe.
Yeah. No, dude, I totally get that. Like, I like working in the shop because it's fucking, like I said, I'm just keeping busy. And luckily for me, there's so many things that have happened with extinguishers and like fire regulations over the years that I just never stop learning. Like,
I get it.
like every day, like it's like, did you know in 19, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah, literally. And it's fucking. Yeah, I know all the extinguisher brands by heart, and I know which ones are manufactured where. It's so crazy. Like, you just learn so much at that job. And it's weird because, like, I never thought I'd like it. Like, I was very much like, dude, this is going to suck dick. It's actually wound up being one of my better jobs, if not the best. Like, as far as stability and just, like, pay and, like, everything there, I'm like, all right, man. I can do this. I don't love it. It's not my dream.
Mm-hmm.
But if it makes me money and I have them to rely on and they can rely on me, dude, I'm there. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, I need money, dude.
I feel that shit.
Yeah. And that's America in a fucking nutshell right there, dude.
Well, yo, buddy, I feel like we've had a pretty solid episode today.
Yeah.
So
dude. Yeah, it honestly, it went on so long because you and I were just, I don't know, vibing.
just ranting,
Yeah,
just ranting, just vibing, doing our thing.
Yeah. This is why we grabbed mics, though. This is what we did back in the day, and now it's just like
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, what's up, boys? Let's bullshit for a couple hours and then go home, dude. It's
Honestly.
like, all right, dude. Yeah.
Y'all, we seriously appreciate each and every one of you. If you know what this is from, make sure that you throw it in the comments.
Yeah, he told me on break, and I'm honestly pretty ashamed I didn't know it because I love that show.
If you know what it's from, drop it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Make sure that you like and subscribe follow us on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, all that shit.
If it's social media, look for us.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Y'all, we'll catch you next time.